Since the founding fathers, the love of the land is something buried deep inside of us. It is our heritage, our history, our passion. And we are its greatest stewards. From the smallest blades of grass to the widest of nature's wonders, this is who we are. This is Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land. Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land is brought to you by Outdoor Bank, get out there. Big Frig, a way of life. Frank's Butcher Shop, Wyoming born, raised, and shipped to your door. Tacticam, always on the hunt. And by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
Welcome back to Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land. I'm your host, Allen Treadwell. We hope you'll join us this season as we travel from coast to coast, checking out some unbelievable properties and featuring some truly fascinating stories from genuine folks all across this great nation. Now, on this episode, we head out to Colorado to check out a horse lover's paradise with multiple homes and a fully built turnkey operation just minutes outside of Denver and Colorado Springs that is truly an equine oasis. Then it's off to Missouri to take a look at a stunning historic waterfront home on over 300 acres with hayfields, pasture, and unmatched seclusion, all located within the city limits of Kansas City. And while we showcase a few select listings on each episode, Hayden Outdoors has hundreds of properties from coast to coast listed on HaydenOutdoors.com. Now, let's head out to Dodge City, Kansas, where I had the opportunity to attend an event featuring the best of the best in cattle auctioneering, the King of the Ring. Dodge City, Kansas, the winter livestock auction. Now right now, all these chairs are empty, this pen is empty, but today's a pretty exciting day. They are gonna crown the King of the Ring, the best auctioneer for cattle in the country. We're gonna watch about 6,000 cattle sell today, and there's gonna be 8 auctioneers vying for that spot. This place is gonna be a hustle. There's gonna be a lot of cattle sold behind me, and I can't wait to meet up with Brian Winter and have him show us around. Is this the fancy bag, Crown Royal bag?
Crown Royal bag.
I love it.
When we roll around here.
We need a fancy bag to draw numbers out of. Honey, where's my Crown Royal sack?
How you gonna do it?
Let's
There's
go,
8. There's 8 chips in it.
You want to go beige?
I don't care.
Kidding? First draw, buddy.
So for the King of the Ring today, we'll have 6,000 cattle. We're gonna get the auctioneers, go through our selection process for their selling slots. It's a unique process here. They'll pick the first round, and the last guy to pick picks how he sells first of all in the second round.
Okay, who was 6?
That's me.
Kenny?
I've always gone, I'm gonna last.
8?
I'm going first every year. I'll be the
Yeah. You kind of like that number 1 on.
So the King of the Ring has a pretty good story. So our longtime auctioneer was Roger Emick, super competitive. The guy was brilliant. He could mimic any auctioneer. You give him a name and he could do their chant, but he always wanted to compete because he kind of, felt like he was the best auctioneer in the world. And obviously he had received that award.
We're going to get started here, but again, consigners, this is for you. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to serve you for all these years. It's important to us. It's great to see your faces. You're going to love what you get done today as far as the market is concerned. Thank you for being here.
So we're here with Shirley and Russell Emmerich, and really this is this whole event is pretty special to you guys, right? I mean, it's kind of in honor of your son and your brother, right? So Roger became a world champion auctioneer at a young age, and really, once you become a world champion, you can no longer compete in those competitions. So it was his dream to maybe start something out here that world champions could compete in and see who the best cattle auctioneer in the country was. And so the King of the Ring was really done in honor of Roger, and I know that Roger's legacy lives on through this event and through what you guys do, and it's just a pleasure to be out here.
Roger would be so proud, and it's just a good legacy for him.
So this is the 5th annual contest for King of the Ring, and every year it is highly anticipated in the cattle world. It really is quite the honor, even to compete. They don't just let anybody and everyone in. You have to qualify and finish in the top 10 at the annual Livestock Marketing Association Championship, even to enter.
3 counts of 63, men. There, your head count's going to be right on the screen. 765, 210, 11, and 210, $11, the money's on.
So tell me a little bit about King of the Ring. Like what is it? What's the prestige to win? You know, tell me about what's going to happen.
The Winter family puts this event on. They're a 4 or 5 generation crew that have multiple livestock auctions, kind of one of the elite in the United States. And this will be my first time competing. And the interesting thing about King of the Ring is you got to win other competitions to even be able to audition or put in your name in the hat to be drawn. So all of us put our name in the hat, and they go through and select the ones that they think will represent the King of the Ring the best, and we go right to it.
And $66.7. Sold right here. Thank you guys. Guys, appreciate y'all letting me come and be your first contestant. I hope to see you here a little later. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1 with Columbus, Oklahoma, Dakota Davis.
So they're being judged on what 5 different things. We have you got chant clarity and chant quality, eye contact, poise. Basically, that's how they interact with the crowd, pretty much, right? Market knowledge, which is coming in and setting them in at the right number as they walk into the lot, and then your overall presentation. So it's really kind of an all-around scorecard.
Right. And some of them I know very well. Some of them I don't know too well. None of that makes any difference. Show me what you got right now.
Yeah.
Right now, today. That's when you're being judged on.
Yeah.
There we go. Sold 265 at 63.
This segment of Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land is brought to you by Big Frig, a way of life.
It's time to elevate your banking experience. Open an account with Outdoor Bank in under 5 minutes, anytime, anywhere. It's quick and easy. Instantly fund your account with a debit card, credit card, or wire transfer. Rest easy with advanced encryption and security protocols, ensuring your personal and financial information is protected. Start managing your finances, transferring money, and making payments right away. Open your account today and experience a different level of banking with Outdoor Bank.
At Hayden Outdoors, we truly value our team of professional land brokers and agents. They are knowledgeable individuals, share our love of the land, and are dedicated to excellent work ethics and attention to detail. We are currently seeking experienced land professionals from coast to coast to join the Hayden team. If you believe you're a good fit, please contact us at 866-741-8323. We look forward to hearing from you. This segment of Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land is brought to you by Frank's Butcher Shop, Wyoming born, raised, and shipped to your door.
Hey folks, I'm Billy Brenton, owner-operator of Frank's Butcher Shop in Wyoming. Frank was my dad, and I was born in Casper, Wyoming back in the 60s, and growing up with a hard-working man like Frank, he taught me everything I know today. He was an oil man. He worked really hard. You know, I got to witness a guy work really hard through his whole life, and he taught me everything I need to know in life, and I took all that ability he taught me and went out, and I've been in the oil field, I've been in the mining industry, and now I'm in the ranching industry. Being raised by a person that taught you how to work so hard, it's an honor to have it named after your dad that kind of ingrained the work ethic that I have today. It's an honor for me to call it Frank's.
Now let's head to Elbert County, Colorado to check out a property agent Jim Digby has listed, Hidden Pines Equestrian Center.
My name is Jim Digby, and we are at the Hidden Pines Equestrian Center. We're approximately 10 miles southeast of Kiowa, Colorado in Elbert County. The ranch is 540 acres of deeded ground, and it's set up as one of the premier equine centers in Elbert County. It's got a 205 by 95 foot indoor arena with 27 12 by 12 horse stalls, all with water and electricity throughout, several outdoor riding arenas. The ranch has 4 dwellings, completely remodeled and redone by the current owners with high-end finishes and just beautifully done. The property is set up for cattle as well that graze the pastures. There's a set of corrals with a loading chute, working area, a little loafing shed, and a separate well. Additionally, there's 158 acres of dry land and sub-irrigated alfalfa fields, so you can put up all the hay you need for the horses. My favorite thing about this place is it's just absolutely set up turnkey and ready for an equine business. I think if you're in the market for an equine facility, it would be impossible to build this from the ground up for the price we're offering it. So if you are in the equine business, I think you do yourself a disservice not to come take a look at this property.
This segment of Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land is brought to you by Outdoor Bank. Get out there. Introducing Hayden Outdoors Mercantile. Get your own Hayden Outdoors branded gear for your life outdoors and more. Offering a variety of branded gear and apparel, from finely crafted clothing, handmade leather accessories, coolers, drinkware, hats, and more, from popular brands like Orvis, Big Frig, Tacticam, Cool, and more. So go to HaydenOutdoors.com, pick up your collection of Hayden gear, and join the stampede. Hayden Outdoors Mercantile, ride for the brand.
It's time to elevate your banking experience. Open an account with Outdoor Bank in under 5 minutes, anytime, anywhere. It's quick and easy. Instantly fund your account with a debit card, credit card, or wire transfer. Rest easy with advanced encryption and security protocols, ensuring your personal and financial information is protected. Start managing your finances, transferring money, and making payments right away. Open your account today and experience a different level of banking with Outdoor Bank.
Looking to sell your land quickly? Hayden Outdoors offers online land auctions through our auction platform and mobile app. In just 45 days, we can list your property, design and launch a property marketing plan, and host an online auction through our proven online auction platform. Contact one of our land professionals today to learn more about land auctions at HaydenOutdoors.com. For more information about any of the properties featured on Life on the Land, visit www.HaydenOutdoors.com.
Let's head to Jackson County, Missouri to check out a property agent Jeff Lovin and myself have listed. This is Rosewood Farm.
the peace and quiet. Listening to the birds sing, I like that. There's nothing like being on water. I just looking out over all the pastures, you know, I just think it's great living on land and not hearing your neighbors. It brings great joy, it really does.
Jeff, you talking about an amazing property.
Yeah, it's just a big paradise right here in the middle of Kansas City.
We are in the city limits of Kansas City, sitting on over 300 acres, 17-acre lake.
Yeah, it has a little bit of everything. You know, it's got a beautiful home, 5,500 square foot. You know, it's got hay, it's got oil, it's got fishing, it's got hunting. There's the recreational side, there's the income side, and then of course it's, you know, just an unbelievable home that they have here as well.
The original owner was A.W. Pete and his wife Orielle. He was the first soap manufacturer in Kansas City. And this was his summer home. We just knew my husband had a vision that we wanted to turn it into our home. So we redid the kitchen, the billiard room, we turned into an office. We added the back patio that was not there. There was a stoop. So we turned it into just an outdoor living area and just enjoyed the tranquility.
I mean, the one thing we really can't overlook here and stress enough is the location of this property. We're in the city limits of Kansas City, 20 minutes to downtown. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, almost everything that Kansas City offers as far as airports, downtown shopping, restaurants, all the stuff, you know, you're within 30 minutes of that.
Yeah, you talked about the oil. I mean, there's 20 working oil wells on the place, and all the mineral rights are going to transfer to the new owner.
That's correct. Every bit of the mineral rights. The hay, I mean, they're cutting over 500 bales of, you know, round bales of hay off this property every year, so.
And when you drive around here, I mean, the kind of unique part about this is there's a big tract to the north here that was given to the city. And then there's another large landowner just to the west of us here. So there's over 1,000 acres in this block, and the wildlife are, you know, unmolested.
Yeah, you know, it's no secret that across the country, the turkey population, you know, as a whole is down. But I can assure you it is not down here. The turkey population is great, and as well as the deer, you know, there's tons of deer on this place as well. In addition to all that stuff too, I mean, there's a big old, you know, barn with horse stalls and stuff like that. And so this would make an incredible equestrian place as well to have right here in town. And
I mean, you mentioned the barn. I mean, right there under one roof is almost 9,000 square feet under one roof. Concrete floors, you know, set up, ready to go for your toys, your tractors, whatever you want to put in there.
Are you hooked up? I'm glad somebody showed us how to do it. Yeah, that's a beautiful fish.
About indicative of what we got.
Joe broke the ice. That fish hit it right, I mean, right here at the dock. Woo, woo.
Yeah.
You know, they call it, the owners call it the yank tank, because they come down here and throw a lure in and yank a fish out. You know? And really, you know, we heard them say that the first time we visited this place, and today was the first time we got a chance to fish, and it really was. I mean, the first cast I caught a bass, the first cast you caught a crappie. You know, when you think about a 17-acre lake right here in your backyard, just to own paradise inside the city limits of Kansas City.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. There's just not a lot of properties across the country that you can get this much space and this much acreage, you know, in the confines of town. Yeah. And so it's just, it really is pretty rare.
This segment of Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land is brought to you by Tacticam, always on the hunt. Goodland, Kansas, 1976 is where it all began for Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Over 200 brokers and agents from coast to coast. We're still going strong. If you want to sell your farm, ranch, hunting property, needing a land valuation, or in the position to purchase your next property, give our team a call at 866-741-8323. That's 866-741-8323. Or visit HaydenOutdoors.com. Hayden Outdoors is the brand that sells the land. The Frank story started when Billy Brenton learned quality Wyoming beef was not readily available to everyone at an affordable price. Billy's vision of Frank's Butcher Shop came to life to bring Wyoming-raised beef, cut straight from your personal butcher, fresh to your table. Visit franksbutchershop.com and take 25% off for subscribing and enjoy delicious, high-quality, dry-aged beef. Frank's, Wyoming-born, raised, and shipped from our door to yours. It can look like the hue of a deep blue sky, the shimmer of wheat waving in the wind, a riffle running restless next to a deep, calm pool, or a wide open range reaching from horizon to horizon. Land means something different to everyone. Hunting, fishing, farming, ranching, buying, selling. Whatever land is to you, find it here. Hayden Outdoors, the brand that sells the land. For more information about any of the properties featured on Life on the Land, visit www.haydenoutdoors.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, he hails from Elgin, Oklahoma. He's your 2012 World Livestock Auctioneering Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me make welcome contestant number 3, Mr. Bailey Ballou.
Well, Kenneth, I know they tell me you've been here every year since they started this thing. Tell me a little bit about King of the Ring and why you come out every year for it.
Well, Roger Emick he won the year after I won. And so we competed together for several years. I had no desire to get no contest. I'd won the world. That was a long time ago. And when they started this, but I wanted to be a part of it to honor Roger.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he was an old friend. And so I waited 2 weeks after the deadline for the entry. And then I called Brian, you know, because I didn't want to get in the contest. And I said, is there anything I can do? You know, I mean, you need somebody to pass out water, you know, I mean, just whatever, you know. And he said, yeah, I got something you can do. You get in the contest.
He's the 1990 World Livestock Auctioneering Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me make welcome Mr. Kenny Wilcox.
The King of the Ring is truly a one-of-a-kind event where producers bring top-shelf cattle to be auctioned off by the top auctioneers in the country. These guys are here to compete, but at the end of the day, it's a great amount of respect they have for each other, and it really resembles family. And speaking of family, the Winter family has quite the roots in the livestock market.
So my father and uncle did it, and now myself and my brother are the owners, and we have the 4th generation of the livestock ownership in the business now today.
So this is my dad's dad, Raymond Winter, and his brother Ross Winter. And then here you have Ross Winter again, and my dad's grandpa, Carl Winter.
The history of the Winter family came out of Finney County, Kansas, and my great-grandfather homesteaded there on 40 acres. And we still own and operate that place. He came out in the 1870s, and he moved to Dodge City, saw an opportunity. He tried a couple things, and they really liked the cattle business. We've always ran cattle out there for over 130 years. So it was kind of a natural fit, and the families just kept in it and kept going.
Each and every year I talk about how close and how difficult it is to judge. You get the awards and you get the results and you think, my goodness, how could a contest be so close? Now then, folks, the moment you've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 King of the Ring champion from Elgin, Oklahoma, Mr. Bailey Ballou.
A really unique thing is the Colonel Roger Emick Award, which is voted on by the participants themselves. We've never had anyone win the Roger Emick Award and the championship of the King of the Ring, but that happened today.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 King of the Ring, Roger Emick Champion's Choice Award winner from Elgin, Oklahoma. Please help me welcome Mr. Bailey Ballou.
Bailey, congratulations, man. Talk about a clean sweep. Yeah. Champion's Choice and the main event. Yeah. What does it mean to you?
First of all, it's humbling, and when they announced the Champion's Choice, it choked me up pretty good because that's your peers choosing you. King of the Ring to win the overall deal. You know, I said earlier, these young auctioneers are hungry, and when they come with fire. So to be able to compete today with them and to win it, it sure made me feel good about what I'm doing and kind of where I'm at. But honestly, this whole experience has just been an absolute blast, but humbling at the same time.
Big thanks to the Winter family and all those involved in putting on this event. It was such an honor seeing this much talent in the auctioneering all in one day. Again, thanks to all involved. And if you have a story or event you'd like featured on Life on the Land, be sure to let us know, because it's genuine folks all across this country that make this such a special place to buy up some ground and live life on the land.
For more information on any of our great properties for sale, please call 866-741-8323 or visit us online at haydenoutdoors.com.